You ready for this, Gordy?
What the fuck is going on?
Just saw off Gord's legs just to get him to fit, but he does love zebra print.
Well, here we go, let's get those wheels out on the road. It may get dusty, but that's the way she goes. We'll build some greasy old cars and drink our AGD. Hey, don't you know, it's partly built.
Well, here we are. It's the morning of Wednesday morning? I don't know, it's the morning of day 3. We're in Hardesty. We're on our way to Forestburg. We just finished packing up camp. I'm gonna grab myself a coffee and an energy drink and some breakfast. Imagine the rest of the crew probably won't be up for an hour, possibly 2 hours. So we're just gonna chill for a little bit and visit with some people, and we'll see you on either at the track or on the way. We'll see what goes on. All right, we didn't film much today because it was kind of a cluster, but we're just leaving Bashaw. We just finished fixing some half shafts in a Corvette. Apparently there's broken trailer, so we're on our way. Well, another dead trailer, a little bit of welding to do. We just had to rescrew the side-on pegs about 5 miles back, but had a stub break off on this one, so gonna get her welded up. Yeah. Doing some surgery there, Gord? Without the doctor?
Yeah, I only got 2 hands.
Buddy, there's a guy out there with nothing, because I got her all.
Like a precision instrument. This right here has got to be the utmost in luxury. Like, look at this. Look at this sexy sweat-soaked bench seat. It's got the Johnny Cash tapes. The Doc Johnson. Beauty. There's lots of fresh air in here now. Look at that ass right there. That is...
Sexy man.
Look at that poop
I'm gonna ride the tranny.
Look at that poop chute.
The shitter on that guy.
You know it's a high quality unit.
Why are you looking at it?
The jackal's coming out.
You're looking right at it. You don't look at it. You look at that.
Just fucking look at it.
Just have a look at it.
Hey, what the fuck? So I may have hit a deer. So now Dan's towing us off the highway with the pickup. We're gonna get the trailer unhooked. We're gonna pull back the front end and we're gonna see what we can do. The pig went down through the ditch. I think. Let's pull that front end out. And then we'll unhook the trailer. unhook this.
Yeah. Do you want me to put it in gear or you want to hook it first?
It's in gear.
Okay. Okay, he's gonna try and get her at home.
I mean, we did this for that.
Wasn't that the original plan?
Alright, so we pulled the front end out. We're going to rip the rad right out. And we're going to try and zip tie anything in here. I don't care if it's on the front of the truck. We're going to finish. Okay, as I'm sitting here editing up the video, I kind of realized we didn't really film too much after we hit the deer. Things got a little bit busy. We ended up hooking up the truck to the back of the Kenworth and flat towing it into Red Deer to the Canadian Tire. And then we hooked the trailer up behind Dan's half ton. And then I drove that and pulled the trailer to Red Deer. They took us out for supper, and then Peg felt really bad for us, so he got us a hotel room. And that was a whole different ordeal that involved the police and both of us at one point riding in the trailer, like in Peg's trailer. And yeah, I've lived outside of like an hour out of Red Deer my entire life. I've never had that much trouble with police in Red Deer. The 55 got pulled over not once but twice. And then we were in the parking lot of a hotel, standing around Peg's truck, and the cops just rolled in on us. And then we had to stand there like a bunch of degenerates with our hands in the air and explain to the police why we were at this hotel and that we were just looking for a room. I don't know what the deal is in Red Deer, but there wasn't a single, like there was like 2 hotels that we found rooms in. One that most of the people were able to stay at, and then the other one that Peg, Gord, Steven and I ended up staying at. But like, long story short, like, we were so tired and burnt out and just giggling. Once we got to the hotel at like 1:30 in the morning, we got a noise complaint within like 20 minutes, and Peg looked at us, he's like, I will throw you all under the bus. I'm not losing my hotel room. So keep it quiet. But, you know, I can now say I've stayed in the family suite with Peg, so who else could say that? So, we didn't do any work to the truck on Wednesday night. We ended up doing it all on Thursday morning, and there's no way I can ever say enough thank you to, like, Josh and Jamie and Dallas and Steven and Dan and Danielle and Peg and Gord, because they did everything to help us. Dan, at one point I was going to drive back to Stettler and get the rad and the fans out of the front of the Buick and just zip tie them to the front of the truck and then bring the spare hood and just bolt the hood on to try and finish it, because like we were going to finish. Like when we first hit the deer, we're like, oh no, we're done. And then like we started pulling it out and like dragging it off to the side of the road and getting stuff out of the way so we could at least start it and drive it down through the ditch off of Highway 2. And between them and us, we're just like, yeah, like we're gonna finish. So those guys, they were amazing. And like I said, they took us to the keg and bought us supper and put us up in a hotel when, yeah, and Dan was just like, take my truck, do whatever you need. If you need to go to Stettler, whatever, just go. It doesn't matter. Like, amazing, amazing group of people. So thank you to them. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you catch the next video for Miles of Mayhem Day 4 to see how we literally cobbled it back together with hammers and drill bits. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is probably quieter and more comfortable than the truck I've been driving for 4 days.